Have we seen this before?
Roadshow. Look what happens next.
A watch like this at auction is worth about $400,000. You okay?
He's fine, but when he got back on his feet, things got even crazier.
Your watch at auction today, $500,000 to $700,000.
Peter Plains is the appraiser who delivered the amazing news.
Man.
He just went flat on the ground, which I've never seen that happen.
Okay.
It was unbelievable.
Antiques Roadshow was in Bonanzaville, North Dakota, when this Air Force veteran named Dave showed off his Rolex. He said he purchased the watch in 1974 for just $300.
Okay, guys, want my daily picture? Okay, I'll do it. Okay, fudge, guys. Go. Yeah. I'm not even happy. I'm not happy. You made me smile, man.
$45.97. Look, he still had the receipt. The watch was in pristine condition.
After I got out of the service, I had other watches I wore, and I just put this one into a safety deposit box. It stayed there for
it looks disgusting though, man.
years.
Why is it so valuable? This particular Rolex is a similar model to the legendary Paul Newman watch, which fetched nearly $18 million at auction 2 years ago.
What is it about that model that makes it so valuable?
Wait, why?
I think it's probably the finest example of that model in the world. I don't
How
think
are you
there's a better
today?
one that exists.
Now Dave has his own
Wait,
Rolex
you telling me
story
that
to tell.
not a single person on Earth just bought one of those or had one and just
xQc.
left it in the box? Wait. I don't get it. Nobody just
Happy
had it in a
37
box.
months.
So I might just stream all day until tomorrow, tomorrow night.
The
We might do a
last
12-hour
3
stream,
years,
whatever.
it's been an
Just
amazing
because
ride
my
at
sleep is
xQcl.
it's really GG.
Poor. We don't keep score.
Month number
All we
28
want
of
is there
trying
to be
to get
lazy
to fuck
bones
me
no
in the
more.
jungle.
And that's not doing it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows that. So you don't have any expectations of like, oh, you should be doing this or that. I'm just gonna do whatever.
Yeah, it's rolling
For,
away,
like,
huh?
Whatever.
Oh, the curbing right in front of the cart narcs too. That's too bad. There's a cart return right over there if you want it.
Pardon?
There's a cart return right over.
You want to take it over there?
No, that's your cart, not mine.
Now, who are you?
I'm Agent Sebastian with the cart narcs, like it says on my chest in bold, powerful
Did you
letters.
just spend $300?
Oh, what'd you buy?
Groceries.
Okay, so then do you think you get to make it harder for the next
I
person to
know.
park? Oh, here come the. Okay, let's bring them on.
You know what? You're a fucking asshole.
I'm a nice guy. I'm helping out the community, actually.
I have one knee. And I want your card.
Okay, I got one for you. But yeah, so did you have one knee when you walked
She
into the
has
store
lazy
too?
bones
Or
eyes, though.
did you lose it on the way in? That's me.
Well, she has
I'm a
lazy
nice
bones
guy,
eyes.
actually, sir.
Dude, I watch your stuff all the time.
Thank you, sir,
and
Igor.
I work here, and I'm actually doing cards right now.
Oh, well, you are one of the
Okay.
heroes. How about a sticker? How about that?
Can I take a picture of you?
Yeah, definitely,
for
definitely,
Snapchat?
definitely.
Thank you, dude.
Oh, and there's another one for you for your friends.
Dude.
Wait.
A little over-the-shoulder selfie there.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, just so I want you in there too.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Oh, she's gonna maul
Can
this.
you sign a waiver, please?
For what? Did you sign a waiver before you left your card out?
A waiver.
What's your waiver for?
What do you think you're going to do with...
With what?
I don't return... What is this?
Oh yeah, this is you wanted our card.
Oh,
remember?
she's
This
crazy,
is what we
crazy.
give for
I want
folks.
your name.
It's Agent Sebastian.
Thank
Oh,
you.
That's our number. If you
hell
want to call
no.
us.
Thank you. You betcha.
Thank you very much for taking your card back. You did the right thing.
I'm not going to take it back next time, and I'm not taking it back the next time.
Now, why do you want to be a jerk to your fellow shoppers?
You fucking asshole.
How am I the a-hole if you left your card out? All I did was ask you politely to... Do you see? They're so...
I love your stuff.
This is not Igor's fault, by the way. He's a nice guy. He's not affiliated with me whatsoever.
I was doing cards, and I saw you.
Well, yeah.
I really appreciate what you do, because it's like people leave their cards fucking everywhere. Like,
Well, exactly. And they think like, oh, it's no... like. And here's the number one thing they say is they hire people like yourself. I had the same job when I was younger.
Yeah.
But the problem is you aren't following her to every, the next person wants to pull in that spot, for instance, has to get out and move a cart. So, you guys have lovely cart returns here. I don't have to tell you,
An
Igor,
asshole.
but thank you for your
In
support.
those
and I
videos,
appreciate
everybody's an
it.
asshole.
Absolutely.
There you go. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for your service, sir. And I don't know what that lazy bones
Just everybody.
sympathizer's doing over there, but I don't like his attitude. Cart knocks out.
Hey, it is what it is, man. What even is that, dude? Why there's so much smoke? I don't like muscle-like cars. I just don't like them. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. Dude, what is this car videos? I guess I never watched them. I know there's so many cars out there, dude. I just don't watch them. Supra Turbo against Ford GT. Damn. Cool, bro. Absolutely wicked, bro. Man, dude, you shot him on the fucking highway. Hell yeah. How does escape being trapped inside of a trunk car? Guys, finally.
It's a great escape that everyone is talking about. A 25-year-old woman leaps from the trunk of her car after being kidnapped at gunpoint. She makes a dash for freedom into a convenience store.
What happened? He's been trying to rob me. Call police.
The owner kept the woman safe in a back room until cops arrived. Today, the victim is being hailed a hero. She seized her chance to escape after the kidnapper drove into a gas station in Birmingham, Alabama, where he used the woman's ATM card to withdraw money from her bank account. Then, as he drove off, she popped the trunk and jumped out. Would you know what to do if such a nightmare ever happened to you? Inside Edition producer Allison Hall shows us what it's like to be trapped inside the trunk of a car.
It's really tight back here, and I can hear everything. The engine roaring, going over puddles. It's pretty terrifying.
Every car made in America after 2002 has an emergency trunk latch, just like this one.
Where will I find that? How will I know that it's there?
Different cars have different spots. If you have your phone, use your light from your phone, or even with your eyes closed, feel along the trunk or the sides. That pull release will be there.
The lever is right here. I can see everything right now because we have a flashlight, but as soon as I turn this flashlight off, it is pitch black in here. But even in the darkness, I can see the lever here. So it's glowing really brightly. I'm gonna try to pop open this trunk. Let's see what happens. Look at that, that was so easy.
Whoa,
is there a right time to actually pull it? Should the car be stopped?
You don't want to wait for that car to be stopped because you don't know where it's going. As soon as you steel yourself and you feel mentally and physically ready, pull that latch and run for your life.
Jeez, man. Alright, that was pretty crazy. Not on the fucking highway. Jesus, dude. Okay. Okay, well, I'm dumb. I'm dumb because what is this?
I'm now going to be showing Magnus some historical chess positions. Let's see if he recognizes them. This position, I bet it looks familiar.
Yeah. This looks an awful lot like Tal Botvinnik. I think the continuation here was probably Queen D5 and then Rook A6 and Tal 1.
Yes. Whoops.
Okay, this is the 24th game from Seville, obviously.
You got that right. Shall I go on to the next one?
I was literally reading about this. Like, this is the book that is on my bedside table about Kasparov matches.
Yeah, obviously. Lul. Okay, I'm not gonna watch all this.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, this is pretty good. Oh, it's 24 minutes long. Hell no. Okay. It's 3 minutes.
The old mate in one the tricky mist. So this is Anand Ivanchuk.
It looks good though.
One of the Intel Rapid tournaments, probably from like 95 or something.
God, is it good? Okay, let me just go pee.
A giant slab of ice recently sheared off of Antarctica, and scientists are calling it the largest iceberg in the world.
Hello.
Images of the berg, known as A76, were captured by a satellite from the European Space Agency. The Big Berg is over 1,600 square miles. That's bigger than the state of Rhode Island or the Spanish island of Majorca. A76 is now floating in the Weddell Sea off of Antarctica. It joins the former largest iceberg in the world called A23A, which is also found in the Weddell. Scientists say the formation of A76 is part of a cyclical process and that it's not the result of climate change. It's also expected that A76 will break into 2 or 3 smaller pieces. A glacier scientist from the University of Colorado told Reuters that the breaking away of A76 does not raise ocean levels because the ice was already floating in the sea before carving off from the coast. However, other ice shelves further from the South Pole have disintegrated rapidly in recent years, a phenomenon that climate scientists say is a result of climate change. This is Inside Edition Digital.
The Hyperloop. There's a good chance you've heard the name by now.
This is the Hyperloop system. It can take people hundreds of miles in minutes.
The Hyperloop, a series of tubes that would transport people in pods at ultra-high speeds over long distances.
It's a remarkable new form of transportation that can whisk people from city to city in a flash.
29 minutes from New York to D.C., 30 minutes from L.A. to San Francisco.
For years, we've been seeing these futuristic, utopian renderings.
Yeah, is this even gonna happen, dude? This doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
But lately, the Hyperloop is becoming much more real.
Yes.
No shots.
Real to be even sitting inside a Hyperloop, and just even more incredible to actually be like riding down a track in something that was nothing more than a crazy idea 6 years before.
Companies all around the world have been developing and testing the technology needed to propel passengers at speeds of over 1,000 kilometers per hour. But for many, speed is only the first step to unlocking the full transformational effects of a new mode of transportation.
Fast is what we just sort of take for granted.
The way that they put the concept of this and the way it looks, it's so futuristic and shit, it's so funny.
And that opens up a completely different scale of economic.
Always the glass with like the digits that are like flying inside of them. It's always like that, dude. Okay, next.
The planes.
Even if it's just for the day. Joy, your stay. Outside the sun is shining.